What's up, everybody? Very sorry. Internet had an absolute brain fart. I don't know what happened, but hey, we had no internet at all. Had to reset everything as soon as I walked in here. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Uh, quick question: was there audio for you guys on the intro there? Because I couldn't get audio at all at first, and it finally just started working. So, uh, no, the normal setup is not up here. I don't know what the hell happened to my OBS studio. I've got to update it or something. It's going absolute ape shit. Nothing is showing up like it's supposed to. So I just quickly threw something together. So it's a couple minutes late. Sorry. Usually I'm pretty sharp on my time. I don't know what the hell happened with the internet. That was crazy. So anyway, doesn't matter. Onward we go, right? So what's up, everybody? I'm Keith. Welcome to Crypto After Dark. I have the layout back up there. I don't know what the hell's going on with the layout. I'm gonna have to just erase all of them and restart. I think that's what's gonna come down to. So first thing first, let's talk to all of our fine folks in here who happen to be hanging out with us every single night. Um, we got at the top Mullet. He's always in first. What's up, Mullet? Jeff Frady, good to see you, brother. Corey, what's up? Chad, what's up, fam? Ian Houston, Frank, Nomad, Ali, Pops. What's up, Pops? Danny Carney, the Node Master. The Node Master. You got the echo, Danny. What's up, DOG? That's Oscar. What's up, Beverly? Good to see everybody. So, first thing we're going to do tonight is just jump through some stuff that we talked about at the end of last stream or during last stream, and I kind of want to update what we did. And I think it's important tonight to highlight the high time frames again. And the reason I think that's important is because we're seeing a lot of price action on the daily that looks sketch, but I don't think it's so sketch when you kind of look at it and take a step back. So on the daily, it looks worrisome, and you think, oh my God, we've fallen into a bunch of sales. But if you look at the weekly, turns out everything looks perfectly fine. So I'll start off with AlGORAND, which we pointed out last stream, and it was down at the time, okay? What happened? Immediately, it rebounded, and it rebounded hard. Not only did it rebound, it busted right through 786, all the way to 886 before finally clipping out. Now, we have some tits moves happening down here. We have the 50 trying to get up to the 200. We have the 100 trying to get up to the 200. They're all meeting at one time. This looks very XRP 2017, doesn't it? Well, I bring that up because there isn't much chart for AlGORAND. It only goes back to June 19. It doesn't go back near as far. So there's not much resistance. And honestly, when we get up here and we look at the weekly and the monthly, man, there's no resistance. This looks like strong, doesn't it? That's what strong chart did. Boom, 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 and kept riding up and making the same pattern, right? We're seeing that again with AlGORAND. Now, you could argue that there's a channel here, and I'm perfectly fine with that argument. In fact, I would probably agree with you that there's a pretty clear channel here, okay? That's not perfect, but you get the idea. Channel kind of, in my opinion, lines up with all-time high. That would be this month or next month. I don't know when, but man, wouldn't that be something? We get up there and tickle all-time high. And it would be even better if it did a one harmony and just went all the way to our take profit boxes, which are up near $36, $17, and $10. Seen some people on Twitter saying that they're going to lose their mind if AlGORAND hit $5. Well, I have good news for you folks. That appears to be going to happen. Not only that, it's probably going to more than that. Probably going to look at $10, $17, and $36. We've been on AlGORAND since September of last year. Shall we pull it up real quick for the culture? I think we should. This is AlGORAND from September 29th, 2020. Okay? I showed it doing yada, 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 right? See the box right here that says floor near here? Right there? Which is between 23 cents and 21 and a half cents, right? We scroll down to the description, and I just said just that, 23 to 21 and a half. Long from there. Man, well, let's look at that chart again. From 23 and 21 and a half. This is going to hurt people's feelings, and I don't really care. It's all right. Sometimes you need your feelings hurt to get your mind right. Here it is, 21 and a half cents, and we have been absolutely on a rip since then. Yes, it fell and faded down a bit here, but if you look at the weekly at the same time, right here, September, which was right near October, right at the 1st of October, you hit your 21 and a half cents, and honestly, you didn't throw a sell signal until all the way up here in May. You've finally got another buy signal, August 23rd, on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, August 23rd. And you're up 100% since then. Not bad money. Not bad money. You're going to have a hard time finding that kind of return anywhere in the stock market. It's hard to find those charts anywhere else in the world other than crypto. Yes, it happens sometimes, but it's more few and far between. I brought this up because this was what we had for a thumbnail on the last stream. And I wanted everyone to see it again so we could remind ourselves that we shouldn't doubt the charts. You should doubt people, but you shouldn't doubt charts. They more often than not play out. And they don't have emotions. The money follows the charts. The money does not follow the news or the people. Okay. I'm going to jump into our nodes now so that we can talk about our passive income first. First and foremost, let's get strong out of the way. I've got Ohm pulled up here. A lot of people have been asking me about Ohm. Let's refresh it just so it can show up. That's at 393. Still hasn't broken that trend line yet. Okay. We got over the 50 fib. That's good, but it hasn't broken that trend line yet. Break that trend line and hold. Hey, man, we're talking money. Hasn't done it yet. Let's get into strong real quick. That's our money maker. What's it doing, everybody? Oh, there must have been some bearish news because it's just sitting there at $500 coming all the way down from 680. Well, no one's told me about the bearish news yet. I'm still waiting. But hey, you know what? We're in it regardless, right? We have our nodes and we're riding free. So it's in the wait a minute zone under the pivot R1, but over the main pivot. Our indicators are on the downward spiral. As you see, the MACD has turned down. The RSI has turned down. There's a trend line there that it's going to have to bounce. And if it wants to bounce that trend line, I'm here for it, and that would be great. However, let's look a little higher. The weekly time frame kind of looks like AlGORAND way down here, doesn't it? All right, so weekly time frame, the MACD is super spread apart. The RSI was super overbought. This honestly looks like it made jazz sideways for a bit. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world at all. It's already over all-time high and cooking with fire. It could make an inverse, it could make a regular head and shoulders here, which would lead us toward our previous all-time high. Fully possible. No guarantee there yet. We're playing it one day at a time. We're in the wait a minute zone right now, so we're literally going to wait and see. You got two closes under the 8. Mullet would have been out of this. I like to wait till under the 21, though. You don't want to do that. Perfectly fine with you. Play it how you like it. Fair? All right. Let's move on to SRX, which is the number 2 grossing node on the market. What do you got here? Well, you can't see it yet, but when I start getting it into size, it all of a sudden starts looking better, doesn't it? Oof. So I had it in a linear, didn't I? Yep, I had it in a linear just to show you some of the linear stuff. Linear mode here with linear fibs. We've already hit one of our take profit lines at $4. Clean cut. We got R2 right here, but I like R3 all the way up here at $4.61. That's in linear. We flip it over to log mode. R3 is at the same point. Okay, and that leads me some foreshadowing. Could it go higher than that to 545? Absolutely. It very well may. But I like for it to settle around 475, 465 in that range. Okay. That would be amazing. The RSI has some room. It did peak into overbought. The MACD has plenty of room on the daily. We're finally getting enough daily data here to start making accurate predictions, but it's still a little hit and miss, okay? There's a multiple ways to draw a channel on this. I don't want to pull one up here because I don't think they're all going to be accurate. I want to go day by day here. We had a beautiful day today. It blew right through Sniper's Alley, held this red line right here, which was resistance, bounced right off of it like a pro, and we're heading up a bit, up to the upper pivots. Weekly chart is useless. I don't have enough, but it's just so far a straight up line. I still have, I think, 16 days or something like that till I get my rewards. So hanging in there. All right, so let's go to our next one, which is pre-search. Pre-search nodes. You just seen Danny right there say he has 20 pre-search nodes now. That's cooking with fire, Danny. I like it. So, put the weekly first. And let's clear off some of these fibs because there's a bunch of traffic on the chart here. There we go. We can knock these moving averages off. We know what we're looking for here on the moving averages. There. And we'll knock this last purple one off, which is the 21. We don't need the pivots. They're blown through the pivots. One indicator only, and that's the fibs up there. The fibs and the price action. So we have inverse head and shoulders here. The neckline has been broken. The weekly started to play red, but now look, you've bounced off of Sniper's Alley, which would be right here. Okay, you failed Sniper's Alley the first time back in April. Everything failed. You've broken through Sniper's Alley now, big time. Okay, beautiful. Now we're looking up towards $1.17, $2.45, $7. All right, could get crazy here on pre-search, couldn't it? Yes, it could, and we're still in beta. They haven't fully released the rewards yet. Okay, it's still in beta, still coming up with a plan. Still hasn't come out and made everybody's news yet. So, man, things could get interesting really quick. Your indicators are pegged to the max on the weekly, so it may take a bit to get there. All right, don't expect things to happen overnight. I like the future for pre-search. All right, next, let's do Gala. Not that one. That looks terrible. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So on our weekly charts, clearly a double top. That's no bueno. I want to see it break this top and move. And if it can't, that's going to be trouble. Where's it getting hung up, everybody? Sniper's Alley. Sniper's Alley. This is a clean cut headshot right here. Okay. You got to break this zone. Not go under it. Can we break this and reverse up here toward 5 cents, 7 cents, 10 cents? I think in time, yes. But a Gala's already had a hell of a rip. The MACD has reset and the RSI does have room. This could idle out and do its thing. Just don't see it quite yet, okay? It needs to get moving really quickly, and it doesn't look the best right now. So it needs to recapture 2 cents and get back up toward 3 cents. Then we can talk turkey, okay? But it's got to get up there first. Let's go on to Flux. And I want to talk about the rewards a little bit here. Flux has broken through Sniper's Alley, bounced it, broken all-time high, and is now heading up toward 52 cents. Boy, that's a beautiful looking chart, isn't it? Man, I really like what I see right there. 52, 65, 89. It just really depends on how you pull the fibs here. You could get back here all the way on the big fib, and I see more like $1.20. I think that's what it was, $1.20. I go all the way back. Yeah, $1.17 to $1.20 roughly. That makes sense. That's all the way up to top 1618. But I would be more inclined to think 50 cents and 69 cents, 70 cents, somewhere around there, 65 to 69, something like that. Those targets first. Still a very nice chart. It was a good node opportunity with the chart moving up like it is. You get in, nodes win on early plays. Play early, Win big. So one quick thing on the way the rewards works. So you get 11 flux, but you don't get all 11 flux right now per node. You get 5.5 per cumulus. All right. The other remaining, a little bit short of 5, comes from the other chains that aren't active yet. They'll be active on October 15th, but that's BSC and others. That's another not Cadena chain and another one. Those chains will pay you the remainder of the 11 flux. There's also going to be some other chains that open up later on down the road that are going to continue to pay rewards, something a little extra than it's already been paid now. You're still getting the same amount of flux. It's just kind of split up. The more nodes, the less rewards. So you better get in early. Again, early wins. It's based on blocks, just like Strong's based on 7,000 blocks, doesn't always get there. Same thing. It's kind of based on blocks. Either way, I got in down here. Right about there. So I'm doing fairly well. Let's label that 2 nodes. There we go. That's a little small, isn't it? Let's bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. 20. Yeah, that's better. 2 nodes. So, hey, I'm not going to complain about it at all. That feels pretty good from my end. Now, let's go look at DAG. Someone asked me to look at DAG because they have mainnet going live soon. But as you see, the chart has already done a major move. It did the move way back, actually. And is sitting right at 1618. Oh, man, you couldn't ask for a better take profit right there, could you? Goodness gracious, look at that. Bam, right on the nose. My goodness. A very, very technical chart for DAG here. 34 cents was a take profit zone. The weekly is pegged to the max. What does the monthly look like? Super pegged. I'm honest, this is going to come back. I feel like this is going to fall back toward, where's the 21 at? Let's pull our moving averages back up there. Yeah, there we go. So we got one at 18 cents. Man, that seems kind of realistic. 18 cents to 16 cents. It needs to breathe. This could, hey, the Doge blew our minds on how far things could go. So if it can hold the 21, which would be roughly 18 cents, 20 cents, we can keep going up more. But it looks to be breathing and trying to catch its breath one thing at a time. Daily is most definitely not a buy. Sorry, folks. Your next support is 23 cents and then 20 cents. Yeah, you may get away with 23 cents, but it's definitely coming back some. Definitely coming back some more. Someone asked me to look at Ask, which is permission token. Don't have a permission node. I don't like their I don't like the way they're picking certain people to do the nodes. Not cool in my opinion. That's how you run people off, in my opinion. You're seeing it right now. It's under the 50, but it's over the 382. It's over the 8 on the daily. I'm sorry. Weekly, there's just not much there. I didn't get in on this. This may be a coin where I could buy some coins and hold them, but honestly, I'm pretty stretched thin on what I want to buy and what I want to diversify in already. So I don't want to take it too far. I know. I see you fucking telling me to take a shot because I said the D word. I know. Danny said, if you could get a DAG node, you could quit your job for sure, but holy shit, this is expensive. It's $75,000. Even if it comes down some, that's still $65,000. Shit. Anybody else got that kind of money they can just throw around? I know there's some people in here that may, but it isn't me, okay? I'm not that guy. I'm just not. Sorry. Wish I was. All right. So let's, which other ones? Let me look at some questions real quick right here. What's up, Kelly Slade? That's $5 algo zone. I totally agree, brother. What else we got? It needs it for this. Yeah. 100% agree. Stuff floating around in the air in front of me. Yeah, you need a VPS for it, Tito, but you can get free AWS servers and run them for a year for free. Getting in, look at Danny Carney. Getting in early, it costs $1 a month for VPS. Loosen up that wallet, LOL. I like the way you said that. VXV, someone says. The other Danny says VXV. Yeah, it's fighting to get back into a buy. It hasn't yet. Oh, I need to look at Essentia. Boy, I haven't heard anything good yet from Essentia. I have an Essentia node. Just bought it because I thought maybe something good could come out of it, but it's doing nothing in a hurry. Remember that whole fallen knife conversation I had with a bunch of people? Welp, here I am. I like to admit my failures too, and Essentia node has done nothing. I need to turn the corner. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to bleed money here. The rewards are bad too. So it's been lose-lose on Essentia. Looks like it's going to come down to 0018. You can't claim anything because the gas is outrageous and the swap doesn't work, so your gas swaps fail. So even if you did make some money, you can't get it off. It sucks, right? So I need you to do something here, Essentia, if you're listening. You're probably not because I'm a nobody. But it would be nice if you did. Maybe you could listen. Perhaps there's a trend line here. I just kind of noticed this out the corner of my eye. I doubt it though. That is hit or miss at best. That's guessing and hopium if I've ever seen it. And I don't do hopium here. You cashed all out of yours. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing the same, just unstaking and cashing out. I could probably, but it wasn't much. I think it was like $700. So it's like, do you leave it there and let it try? Or do you take your money out and run with it? Because I could put it somewhere else. Then again, it's not only a couple $100. I don't really want to. Maybe it's worth a chance, right? These nodes, you want to be early, like I said. So if you make a mistake, that's fine. Whatever. Pick something else. So you can run one pre-node per VPS. If you have the big VPS with SRX, you have enough room because you bought more than you needed. But the package came with what it came with, so you have enough to run one beside it. All right, what's up, AAA? Freaking itching, man. I got sunburnt at the pool the other day. You would think after you've been at the pool like 50 times, you're going to get sunburnt no more. Nope. Still got me. All right, let's look at some coins now. First, I have to get a shot because I said the D word twice, I believe, and I only get one mulligan. And we're going to do my man Jim Beam. If anybody watched the Cryptonaires podcast, we did that last night. That was kind of cool. Got to talk about charts to some people who would rather not talk about charts or don't know much about them. That was pretty cool. I like seeing new people. I like meeting new people. I like having new people on there. A bunch of you guys showed up over there, which was pretty damn cool. Probably going to do another one day. Not anytime right now, but one day would be awesome. So a little something different. That's all. Managed to break 1,000 followers on Twitter. Hey, ding ding. Does that make me special? Pfft, whatever. But one thing I will say is Node Twitter is so much better than regular crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter is a cesspool of hatred and anger because you're not rich like you said you would be. Node Twitter is a bunch of people helping each other out and saying, hey, brother, if you need something, let me know. Here's this guy. Hey, this guy's got really good info. Maybe you should check this out. I'll tell you, it's very striking. Very striking. I'm going to trim this screen up real quick. I just noticed that it's not the right size at all. You know what? I realize the problem now. My ratios are all out of whack. So you can't, the chart isn't showing the right way. I've got to change all this. God, that sucks. I didn't want to have to go through all this, but whatever, I'll do it. Yeah, what Danny Carn just said, Node Twitter, the people are really helpful. I would fully agree. It's one of the happier places that I've hung out. It's way better than the strong Telegram. Yeah, you heard me. Anybody who's in the strong Telegram. Sorry, not sorry. Uh, you're getting it your way. Don't ever come here saying anything that we don't want to hear. We don't want that shit around here. So, I'm going to do a little recap of what happened to me. I got all stopped out on the 25% drops everywhere. Okay. I have my stop losses set roughly 7% across the board. I got stopped out. What did I buy in? I rebought in AlGORAND fully. I rebought in Ontology fully. And about 9:30 this morning, I bought CRV back, which was technically on the chart yesterday. I bought about 9:30 in the morning when I noticed that everything was starting to turn green. And I thought, gosh, these patterns look really replicated. Man, I'm probably going to try to get in here. And I went ahead and bought about 9:30. And it came up some and jumped back up over the 200 moving average. The interesting thing is, if you look on the weekly, it never broke the 821. It danced around like it was going to, but it never broke it yet. And if I scroll out here a little bit, you can see that this thing is in an ascending channel and it has very little resistance up here. This one resistance spot is it. Okay. It's very obvious that this is the only spot. Once this is done, this is like AlGORAND. Okay. What it's going to come down to is that big 50 fib at $4.10. That's going to be the big barrier to break. Once it cracks 410, which may take a bit. Okay. I don't know how fast. Obviously AlGORAND went 100% in 2 days. Could very well jump up there and do it right now. I don't know. I don't want to say that's going to happen, but here's what I can say. I like 410 to be tested again. That's almost a lock that it gets tested again. The indicators have room on the weekly. Monthly, I can't really see anything. There's not much data there. So I got to step down to a different time frame. The weekly is the best I've got. This could cruise sideways, I understand, and it could ride all the way over here to the edge of the channel again. I don't see that. I think we're gonna at least test the midline of the channel. All right, that would be awesome if it did. If it could get over top of that and set on 410, then we're looking at 750, and I'm making a lot of money at that point. All right, where could this end up? I mean, 215, 445, 1268. Those seem like hopium targets until you look at One Harmony's chart and it looks just like this. And you go, oh shit, maybe that's not hopium. All right. These targets have gotten hit on other charts. Don't say it can't happen here. It happened to Bitcoin. It can happen to others. The same thing for AlGORAND. It's the exact same chart. And it's the exact same points that are going to get hit, in my opinion. I also rebought XRP. Why did I do that? I had already planned on this thing dropping down to $1. I actually said 85 cents was possible, which was down here, right? And that was when all the moving averages were back here. They've slowly walked up. Okay, fine. But it moved up here like it was going to go ahead and run to $1.48. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I clearly missed the boat here. And then bam, all in one candle, right down to $1. Right down to $1. So what's going to happen here? Well, I managed to snag some at $1. Today, which was actually yesterday, I flipped 25% of my AlGORAND because I was super in profits, and I preach this all the time. I flipped 25% of my AlGORAND around, and I bought some XRP, some more XRP with it. It looked like a decent buy because it was at support, so I'm in it. I need this to get moving now. Okay, I don't want to pick the wrong thing here. I'm up a few percent. I want this thing to head toward $1.50, $1.75. And I'll be happy to take some profits there, okay? Yes, obviously it could keep going. I get it. It's XRP. Y'all are going to tell me how much money I can make off of it. But it hasn't happened yet, okay? I need you to prove it. I need you to prove it to me. Here's the shot. Jim Beam is just magical. Hey, bro, Nate Lambert. My man. You would be able to see it up here, but my OBS studio is tripping balls. So I'm gonna have to reformat some stuff after the stream's over here. But thank you for the 20 bones, bro. We're gonna put that in the giveaway pile. That's badass. What's up, Randall? Um, what's up, Alvin? Good to see you. We only have 25 people on here, but 21 people liked it, and that's dope. And I don't really give a shit if a bunch of people don't show up. What's interesting is 1,000 people will follow you on Twitter, but 20 people show up to watch a live stream. Oh, it's too late. Oh, can't stay up so late. I've got to go to work in the morning. Man, shut up. I do the same thing. No excuses, right? We don't make excuses. We embrace solutions. Okay? We have problems. We fix them. We don't cry about them. We fix them. I don't ever fault anyone for taking profits. Thank you, Leadhead TLC. You get it. When you have profits, if you want them, take them. It's your money. The hell with what anyone else says. Now, let's jump over to some other charts on the high time frames. 1 inch. A similar chart to what I thought SRX was going to do, where it came up and failed and dropped down. However, SRX just keeps on going, and it could continue, and I'm pretty tickled about it because I'm making a ton of money on it. But we have ICP with the same situation where it dropped up like it was going to keep going, and then it failed to break this 50 fib and got immediately rejected, but it's sitting on top of the 821, sitting there, similar to the way CRV is. This isn't a sell on the weekly. It's still a buy. And for that matter, the daily almost signaled short, but it didn't. Yes, this was a sell way down here, but all these wicks, good buy pressure. It was at support. Can it jump back up over here? And it'd be nice if it did, because as you see my buy line in right there, I did buy some of this back. I got stopped out in profits, and I actually bought back almost exactly where I originally bought again. I got lucky on that one. What's the score, Jeremy? Because I'm not watching it. I was watching it before I came in here. Let's see. XEM is going to be a similar situation. This actually has a bigger chart with more data. Same ascending channel here as some of the other ones you've seen. Similar situation where it's getting rejected, but it's over the 8 and the 21 on the weekly. Same kind of thing. It just needs to get this back up over here, and this ascending channel needs to move toward the top again. It's obviously riding the bottom of the channel. And if you look, it's pretty clean how it danced around to the bottom, hit the midline, flirted with the midline for a really long time, and then finally failed and failed again. Okay. 20 Tampa Bay down 2 with the 2-minute warning. Cowboys down 2 with the ball. Well, bro, Zerline done missed 2 of them. But hey, I can't pull for the. I'm a Panthers fan. I can't pull for the Bucks. I also can't pull for the Cowboys. So I hope they cancel the game and both teams get a forfeit. I hope that's what happens. I hope there's a protest and both teams have to forfeit. All right. Some stuff that looks really bad. NIM. Boy, you fucked me over, NIM. If this doesn't hold this level, then we're coming all the way back down here to 002, which absolutely sucks. But I got stuck in this one. It stopped me out. I get it. But damn, man, this looked so promising because it looked like it was going to push up here to the 200. The red line right here. Looked like that was going to happen, and it absolutely turned the corner the other way. My only option now is to wait it out. All the indicators look awful on them. I'd like to rebuy this, but I can't chase. This is an opportunity to see a chart that didn't work out for me, and everyone can see it. Okay. Another one that moved up well. That's not it. It's a Walton chain right here. On the daily, you jump back over the 8 and the 21. You never had a confirmed short. As a matter of fact, it jumped back up over into a buy if it can hold here today. Weekly, same situation. Look at all the wicks on the weekly. That's a buy pressure if I've ever seen it. And that much buy pressure on support tells me that it wants to go up. It's just having a hard time getting there. So we just got to bear with it for a little bit and let it do its thing, okay? I see a big inverse head and shoulders again right here. Okay, you see that? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Needs to get back up here and test this neckline. I'll use this orange line as the neckline, okay? My old buy that stopped me out a while back. That's my neckline now. Okay. That neckline needs to be retested. And if it can, here's your upper targets. All right. I've already got them labeled out in case they happen. All right. That's in the cards, if you ask me. It may take a little bit to get there. What's up, Nick? But I think it's going to happen eventually. What's another? Ontology. This is one of the ones I rebought. Why did I rebuy it? Same situation where it was sitting on support and it has a lot of wicks. And those wicks are buy pressure and it doesn't want to sell off. In fact, it wants to keep going. It was just a really nasty rejection. So I anticipate this to reverse just the same as the others. If you look at the daily, not quite there yet, okay? This is a standard, yeah, you better get out chart, right? Okay, fine. I've got my stop loss set. If it goes down, it goes down. That's fine. It kicks me. I'm out. That's no big deal. If you get a chance, can we see SRX again? I missed it earlier. Absolutely. We'll do it right here in a second. No excuses. We can catch sleep when we're laying on the beach, sipping frozen margaritas. Somebody gets it. Nomad. Dude. Couldn't have said it better if I was a speech giver. Let's jump and look at SRX real quick because Nate was late as shit. Nate's here, everybody. We can finally start. NFT ape chart. Well, look at that too. Yeah. All right. So we hit one of our take profit lines on SRX here. If we put it in a linear, you can see that 399 on the number was one of the take profits. But if I put the pivots up here, you can see that there's another one up here at 461. And when I switch back and forth between log and linear, my bibs are automatically going to switch. I'm not blockchain backer who does shit wrong. I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to be honest with you. You're bouncing off of R2 on log mode, and your upper targets, again, line up just the same at around 465, 470-ish. That's in the cards, if you ask me. If you bought SRX and you've been smart about it, you made money. Had to hit you with the echo real quick. I would do the you made money flashing thing, but I don't know what the hell happened to my damn OBS studio. I'm gonna try updating it again. I don't know. It's trying to buy off here and not sell off. These wicks are good. We just got to give it a little bit. It's it's outperformed my expectations by more than I could ever expect, and it just keeps on going. It's the gift that keeps giving. I couldn't have been more happier with my purchase of SRX nodes. What's up, Jim Rockford? Good morning from Dubai. Bro, drinks for Jim in Dubai. Hold on. Watch in popular fashion. The Cowboys do something dumb like leave Brady too much time to march the field. You mean 10 seconds? Round of applause. Wildwood Flower, what's up, brother? Echo was dope. Oh, you like it, Edward? You're welcome, Edward. There you go. It makes me sound presidential. If you ever listen to old presidential speeches, every once in a while when they want them to sound real godlike, they'll say, my fellow Americans, don't let the plagues of politics stand in your way. It happens all the time. Oh, Jim Beam. Yo, Jim Rockford's in Monroe, North Carolina. You're just down the road from me. The guy I work with is from Monroe. Multiple guys are from Marshville and Pageland. What's up, my guy? How the hell does somebody from Monroe end up in Dubai? That's awesome. What's up? All right, Pop says fetch. That's fetch. Let's have a gander at it. What say you, sir? I say yay. Fetch. Only have a tether chart. Whatever. All right. Yeah, we're over all-time high again. Beautiful call, Pops. She's up and away on her beautiful balloon. Heading toward $1.39, $1.78. Where are the pivots? Long gone. Oh, no, it's still under R3. And you're building a bull flag up here on the top. That's a good look. I like this chart a lot. It's very nice. The RSI is high, piercing. Totally tubular looking chart. Really far out if you think about it, and it's gonna keep going. More than happy saying I love this chart. The moving averages have one more tits move right here. So we're gonna get a little bit of a hold up while this 100 breaks the 200. May get a little pullback to Sniper's Alley again. But I like these upper targets of $1.39, $1.78, and $2.50. I'd already had this one charted out and ready for you. Can we look at quant? Of course we can look at quant, Kelly Slade. For the culture. Ooh, building a bull flag. Way up high. Under R1. Looks like it's going to come down to the pivot. So yeah, it's got a really pronounced flag right here. Give her a gander here. All right, that's going to break one way or the other. Right now, we're on top of the 821. Good to go. What about the Bollinger Bands? You're under the midline of the Bollinger Bands. You see that? Indicator. Under the midline of the Bollinger Bands, under the pivot. I bet you this breaks down. Your RSI is flat. The MACD is moving down. I bet you this pops up under and fails south. So be careful. It's in the, a minute, that's the 4 hour. What does the daily look like? Yeah, the daily is still over the 821 and it's pegged. It's pegged. Yeah, this is going to come down, Kelly. Sorry. But it's way up there. And I think it's gone up so far. I need to take a breather. Of course, bullish CEO shows up and says, look at One Harmony. Why? Because One Harmony has been showing out. Let's pull up One Harmony. One Harmony. All right. So, previously on the One Harmony show, you broke all the way from the bottom, just like AlGORAND, just like CRV, got the same motion here, and it took off all the way to 1618 perfectly, okay? From there, we pulled back. How far we pull back? All the way back down under the 1272, like we're going to head back to previous all-time high, but it stopped, okay? From there, it reversed back up. And as a matter of fact, it broke another trend line. So I'm going to remove this old fib, all right? And I'm going to keep that trend line up there so you can see it because I think that's historical. And I'll pull a new fib on this new recent set it's done, where it went down and come right back up. You're broken Sniper's Alley. Boy, this is looking good, bullish CEO. You're bouncing off of Sniper's Alley. This may take a little bit like AlGORAND. It may have to sit here and build up a bit, but I think there's a possibility if we can break all-time high at 22 cents, get out of this box, and get out of this big box right here, you're heading up toward 33, 41, and 57. One Harmony continues to outperform. Beautiful. QNT just hella ran. Wouldn't be surprised there's a pullback. I fully agree. It's a little bit of a conundrum. I don't want to tell you to sell, but gosh, that went way up real quick. I took some profits. On AlGORAND. I did the exact same thing as One Harmony today. Thoughts on ADA? Smart contracts launched on August 12th. What does the chart look like? It's way up there. One Harmony, AlGORAND, and Cardano are two of my favorites. And the reason I say they're my favorites is I like the legacy coins with good charts. Plus, they actually have some kind of use. It already hit one of its take profit lines. But I think if we can hold here, we can head back up toward $3.34, $3.50. Yeah, right in here on R2. We bounced off the pivot. It's got to get back over the 821 at around 260. Around 260. Break that, and we can head back up toward 311, 350, and $4. One thing at a time, though, okay? But I think it's doable. I think it's doable for sure. Tezos. But we ain't looked in Tezos in a minute. And we shall. All right. Yeah. Good call, Kelly Slade. Why? Kelly's been listening and learning, hadn't she? Because look, she sees it. She sees it. It jumped back up over the 821. You just bounced off 786. May tease and go sideways a bit. The indicators are running kind of sideways. MACD's kind of curling up like it wants to go. Beautiful morning star off of the 200. You got a golden cross incoming. If it's going to go, it needs to sprint now and get up over 886. May not happen yet. It's directly under R1. But it's battling trying to be a buy again. So, I like it. It looks just like AlGORAND before AlGORAND went crazy. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. I think it's done its drive sideways like I expected some to do. And now it's bouncing over top of these moving averages. All the way back in July, we talked about this happening. If it could get over top of the moving averages and these prices could bounce on the moving averages, then we could see some upward progress. And that upward progress is played out for everyone to see. And I'm very excited about it. But regardless, 29-28 Dallas. How much time left, Jeremy? Fucking Cowboys. God, see what y'all did? Man, try to ruin my day. Trying to kill my vibe, bro. Let's look at OM real quick. A lot of people ask me about it. Give it one more glance. Yeah, it's still playing around with that trend line. Break the trend line, and I think you're gonna do well. FTM, John Martin. That thing's went up and away too, right? Yes, it has. Beautiful chart. Clever girl. All right, you've already got over one of your profit lines at 1272. So it's already pretty overextended. So if you haven't taken some profits, I would already have taken some now. May go farther. That's fine. Up to you on how you want to pull your money out. But man, it's already went a long way, real quick. When I see them go this far, this fast, I like to get my chips. Okay, I like to get my chips. We got a parallel channel here. Got our parallel channel tool here. About like that. About like that. Something similar to this. That's not perfect, but it's close. As you see, it's kind of fiddling around. It's a possibility it goes up to 296, but that may take a bit. And maybe if you take some incremental profits there, you'd be pretty good off. Tampa Bay gonna win now. It's over. Tampa Bay ball on Dallas 40. 14 seconds. Okay. Gosh dang it. What's wrong with Link? All right, let's look and see. About Libink. I just can't type. I'm an idiot. All right. Man. Boy, look how beautiful. This chart is just, man. It's been on absolute rip, hasn't it? We've just forgot about Link. It just kind of put us to sleep, didn't it? Well, I'm not sleeping right now. I see you, Link. I see you. Nothing's wrong right now with Link. You bounced off the 821. You're over R3 on the weekly. Daily, same kind of situation where it seems to be failing to break a fib. This guy rejected a bit. Yeah, you're still over the 50 fib. Link is still okay. In fact, this is a good risk reward that I would jump in on if I had some extra capital. The risk reward is pretty solid. Not financial advice. Do your own shit. Don't get disappointed. I don't think the game will be canceled. Now I'm for sure disappointed. Camille, what's up? Soul. I can look at it for you. How about that? Look into your soul. Deep into your soul. Look deep into your soul. Oh, that sounded good, didn't it? Damn, that sounded artistic. I hit click buttons, my fault. Oh, yeah, we're over 1618. This thing has way outperformed the fibs. Be very careful. It's not a sale right now. It's over R3. But damn, this is way up there. So you better be prepared to take some profits. All the indicators are pegged on the daily. They're pegged on the weekly. They don't even exist on the monthly. Yeah, just be careful. Please, please be careful. It's a long way up already. At some point, you got to be a seller. Keith, you got a video on pivots. I got to do some learning. I absolutely do. Leadhead TLC. It's over in the instructional video section. It's called Pivot Point Standard. Tampa 31-29. 2 seconds left. Fuck the Cowboys, bro. Oh, you know what that gets, don't you? Golf claps. Cowboys lose. And I don't even like Tampa Bay. I can't stand Tampa Bay. Fuck Tom Brady. Don't you ever get tired of people having too much? Like, what doesn't it piss you off when you see a bunch of like 30 Dogecoin millionaires? Like, don't y'all have enough? Y'all gotta quit rubbing it in. That's kind of the way I feel about Tom Brady. He's like a Dogecoin millionaire. Fuck out of here, dude. Go away. Can let somebody else win, right? Yeah, a couple times slam. It's right up against the trend line. It needs to break that trend line before I would say yay. It's just never broken it before. CeeLo. I can't believe my chart's tripping, dude. My software's tripping. Pisses me off. I don't pay anything for it, but still, it's not the point. It's not the point. Maybe I should pay for it. Maybe I should quit being cheap. Nah, I'll just be cheap. CeeLo, you're under the pivot on the daily, but it is a buy. Okay, so this one's tricky. If it can break and hold 615, break and hold 615, then you're clear to run more, but it hasn't quite done it yet. That's previous all-time high, and just the other day it broke all-time high and failed. So if you're looking at the weekly, that's not an all-time high. That's just a wick. However, you got a nice hammer candle forming on the weekly. Got good indicators. I think CeeLo is going to keep going. It looks good to me. Gas is 60. I'm claiming then in a minute. Brady got that Illuminati hook. Oh, Lord, bro. Waves. Ron Poteet, I got you, brother. Let's look at waves. I'm tired, y'all. Damn. We normally zoom and stuff. I'm just beat. A lot of days of staying up. Hey, that's the only game tonight, right? Ain't but one, right? I don't know if I can stay up and watch another one. Triple bottom on waves, and it's steadily grinding on the way back up. Jump back over the 821. You're at Sniper's Alley. It's got bearish divergence. Be careful here. Be careful on waves. I need to see it get up over $35. Once it's up over $35, I'd have some confirmation, but I don't have it yet. It is technically, if it can hold $29, it's technically a buy. Technically. But I need to get over $35 to flex for me. I needed to get up over there to flex. I can't believe gas came down. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, Vitalik Buterin, he mentioned that perhaps getting NFTs off of Ethereum into some sort of separate thing would be the way to go. Too late. Pretty sure that ball's already trickled down the field. Now you're stuck with it. Yesterday's stream was like a 2-hour marathon. I'm not kidding, dude. I was tired toward the end, but then I kind of got a second win. I was good, and I could tell other people were tired, but I could keep going. And some of those guys aren't used to being online and live. It doesn't bother me. I can sit here and be on live for a while. I'm totally cool with it. It doesn't affect me at all. But I could kind of tell, some of those guys were kind of feeling the burn. October ain't here yet. Let's go White Sox. The White Sox, bro. Nobody likes the north side. Nobody likes the north side. I'm sorry, the south side. Nobody likes Chicago, bro. I'm just fucking with you. All right. So it was one more thing. Zeal. That's the last one we'll do. Mullet got it in there. I had fun on that. I had fun on that podcast. Okay. Yep. Zeal with the same setup. Looks just like AlGORAND, to be honest with you. Don't be surprised. Okay. That could go up to 13 cent here. And if it can break 13 cent, you're talking about 18 and 21. So brace yourself. It could get big for Zill again. Inverse head and shoulders. Good call, Mullet. My man knows what the hell he's doing. Look at that. Inverse head and shoulders right there. You got a defined neckline right here. Break the neckline. Off she goes. Okay? Read in a week. We got money happening. Murder Capital. Good show. All right, listen. Danny Carney's a White Sox fan. Here I thought you were my friend. Here I thought you were my friend. I'm just messing with you. So, hey, listen. 11:59. That's close enough to 12 o'clock. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all. Y'all are badass. I appreciate the hell out of everybody. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll do a stream on Tuesday. We'll let the weekend play out here and let the rest of the week pan out and do its thing. I have the stream all set up real nice and everything. Till then, y'all, I appreciate the hell out of everybody. Thank y'all. Thank you for the donations, Nate. Y'all are badass. For me, from the Assassins, I appreciate everything y'all do. Y'all are the shit.